You are now listening to the Gospel of Alex. Alex, drop those scriptures.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And I forgot my phone because I got asked a good question and I'm going to make a video. And as always, guys, if you got a relationship question you want to ask, the link to the email is in the description. Shoot me an email. I'll answer the question in video form. If you want to get more in depth, you want a consultation, shoot me an email. I'll let you know the price and we can talk and I can get in depth about your specific situation, male or female. Or, as I always say, I do work as a professional financial consultant. So if you want some financial advice, hit my email. I'll tell you the price and we can talk. All right. So I'm paraphrasing this because I forgot the phone, so I can't read the email exactly. But essentially what he said is, hey, I met this girl. You know, she's really attractive or whatever. And I was talking to her and she hasn't texted me back. It's been 3 days. Should I reach back out to her or should I kill it? Now, he sent that email 4 days ago, but I was too damn busy to respond to it. So he might have already reached back out to her. But if you're watching this video, all right, and for any other man who's in a similar situation watching this video, my response to that is you never reach out to a woman who doesn't respond to your text. Guys, early gym. No response is a response. Let it breathe, run it back. No response is a response. I already posted a short where a woman told you out of her own mouth the number one sign of disinterest from a woman is her not texting you back. But if you don't believe me, let me show you again, because some of you dudes got to hear stuff out of a woman's mouth before you believe it. So check it out right here.
3 signs she doesn't want you. So if she does any of these, go ahead and pack it up. Coming up at number 1, if she leaves you on read or delivered often. I'm talking about she rarely ever texts you back. Straight avoiding your messages, bro. What's even worse is if you text her and then she decides to post on her story without texting you back first. Like, bro, if she does this, she does not want you. Trust me. Because for one, a girl is always on her phone. And she's for sure making time for someone that she wants to text.
I told y'all, but some of y'all only listen when a woman says it. That's straight out of the mouth of a woman. Guys, I've told you all this before. Women have their phones in their hands all the time. They take 1,001 selfies all the time, 1,001 videos all the time, taking pictures of themselves, taking pictures of their food, taking pictures of their friends, taking pictures of their nails, taking pictures of their toes, taking pictures of their hair. And they're always on the phone gossiping and running their goddamn mouth or texting 1,001 different men on their roster. And don't tell me she don't got a roster. Y'all already heard B. Taylor tell y'all she got a roster. Y'all seen every damn woman up there agree with her, except for the white women. And I already exposed how prone those white girls was lying. White women be out here getting trains ran on them and all types of stuff. So they got rosters too. Women don't lock in on you like that just off of the bat, and you shouldn't either. And this is the problem with modern men. Y'all don't have an abundance mindset. If you had an abundance mindset, you wouldn't give a damn that she wasn't texting you back. When I'm dating, I don't even notice when women don't text me back. Because one, I'm never talking to one woman, right? And 2, I'm in an abundance mindset. Girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. So if you're talking to more than one woman, which you should be doing if you're dating, guys, it's called dating for a reason, as in more than one. As in more than one date, as in more than one person. It's not a date, it's dating. The only time it stops being dating is when you pick the best prospect and make the best prospect your girl. Because now you're in a committed relationship. But when you're looking for that, it's dating ing, as in multiple people. Women understand this. Y'all let them gaslight y'all into, you should be locked in on one person. No, the hell you should not be locked in on one person. All that's going to do is lose your leverage. Guys, it's key. You also have to understand this. Another reason I have a zero tolerance policy for women not texting me back is because if a woman was interested in you, because I know it's going to be some women in the comments, right? And y'all should just ignore them. Never listen to a fish about how to catch fish. I tell y'all that all the time. Do not listen to women when it comes to dating if you're a man. Nothing they say is going to help you. Unless she's a hoe. And I hate to say that, but hoes are masculine. So they might really be able to help you. But even they can't really help you like that because they don't really know. The game is different for both of us. But anyways, getting back to what I said, you guys got to understand this. And this is another gem. All right? Even if a woman meant to respond to your text, right? Let's say she meant to respond to your text, but she was busy when you text her. She's like, I was going to get to it later. And she got a bunch of other text messages. So your text got buried, right? In her phone. And she either forgot to respond to it or she thought she responded to it. If the woman was thinking about you, she would still contact you because she's thinking about you. And what I mean by that is she might, let's say a day goes by. She goes, damn, I haven't heard from Tyler. Let me reach out to Tyler. And she'll say something to you. Hey. Or she'll call you. Or something like that. Guys, I'm not going to lie. Nobody's perfect. There's been times where women have texted me and I haven't texted them back. Because I got busy. Because they got buried in my text thread. Right? Because I forgot. Whatever the case may be. But if I'm interested in a woman, I'm going to call her. Or I'm going to text her on my own. Because I miss her and I want to know what she's up to. So if the woman hasn't said anything to you in 3 days, again, no response is a response. That means she hasn't even thought about you in those 3 days. You haven't even crossed her mind. She hasn't even thought, what is he doing? Or I haven't spoken to him in a while. That means she's not enjoying your company. Which means let her go. You guys have to understand, okay? The abundance mindset comes from confidence. When I tell you guys, get in shape, right? When I tell you guys, get your money up, right? When I tell you guys, go outside, hang out, start hanging out more with your boys, start going out by yourself and just mingling with people. All this is to get your confidence up, your financial confidence, your physical confidence, because all of us aren't lucky enough to be handsome, right? For those of you who've been subscribed to my channel for a while, y'all know, when I go on dating apps, I get hundreds of matches. Hundreds. Everybody can't do that, right? Those of you who've been subscribed long enough know. I've told stories. I could be hanging out with one of my homegirls and her best friend thinks I'm fine and she want to sleep with me. Or I could be talking to one girl and her friend think I'm fine and the one girl mess up and I start talking to her friend. I can do these things. But the reason I'm saying to you guys, get your money up, right? Work on your body, start hanging out, is because when you start hanging out by yourself or hanging out with your boys, you build social confidence. And I tell you guys all the time, there's no such thing as game. There is, right? Because you can manipulate a woman, but that's not how you want to do it. You don't want to use game to manipulate a woman. You don't want to lie or pretend to be something you're not. You want to have the confidence to be yourself and know that that's enough. And you build that confidence by going out in the world, hanging with your boys, going out by yourself, and just mingling with people on the social aspect. That's the only way you're going to gain that confidence. Let's say you're not handsome. Guess what? If you work on your body, you can compensate for not being handsome. If you get your money right, you can compensate for not being handsome. Guys, we have it easier than women because women, most men stupidly, right? And I tell y'all not to do this. Elite men don't do this. But the average man doesn't care about how much money a woman has, doesn't care how good of a person she is. They don't care if the woman can cook. They don't care if she's clean. They don't care if she's good with kids, so she seems like she'll be a good mother. All they care about is her ass fat? Are her breasts nice? Is she pretty? And that's all they care about. Right? Now, elite men don't. We care about all those things. And the video I got coming out after this one is going to explain to you why you should care about all those things. But the average man doesn't give a damn about any of those things. And that's what I need you guys to understand. So as a man, we have more advantages because women do care about those things. Women care about how you look, rather not you're handsome, but it's icing on the cake. It's not the cake. That's just icing on the cake. If you're not the most handsome man, but you have a nice body, right? Because you take care of your body. You have a nice career. You got your own place, your own car, a nice career, and you're socially confident, right? So you speak with confidence. When you tell jokes, you tell the joke with confidence. She'll still fall into your frame. Because women judge men off of multiple things. They're not shallow like that. It's not just about looks. So we got all these advantages that they don't even have, and somehow y'all still don't have an abundance mindset. You need to have an abundance mindset. It's that simple, guys. Your relationship is going to suck if you don't have an abundance mindset. I show y'all all the time, right? Women frying me up steaks, women making me brunches, right? All these different stuff, right? And serving me plates. You guys have to understand. They don't start off like that, guys. They don't start off like that. This is 2024. The women are all programmed, right, to not want to be traditional. And women are followers, so most of them just went with that program. You have to have enough masculinity to overwrite that program. Because like I just told you, most women are followers. If you're a masculine man, she's going to follow your lead. Guys, one woman told me one time, right? We was just having a conversation. I said, I like for my woman to cook. I like for a woman to know how to cook, right? And she goes, well, I like for a man to know how to cook. I think I like that too. And I said, I ain't cooking for you. I told her straight up, I'm not cooking for you. I'm not doing that. I'm not cooking for you. I'm not serving you. And she looked at me like this. I looked at her like this with the straight face. And we looked at each other like that for like 10 seconds. And then she started laughing and went and made me some food and gave me the damn plate. And never came back up again. Another woman, she was talking to me about how, well, we had the same conversation, but she had a different response. I said, I expect my women to cook and I expect them to serve me. Right? And she goes, well, I don't like that mindset. Because like my dad had that mindset. My mom would always cook and she would always serve him. And I felt like he thought it was an expectation. And I didn't like that. And I said to her, I said, okay, when I first started talking to you, I said, okay, whenever I ask you out, you expect me to pay, right? She said, well, yeah. I said, you expect your man to be a provider, right? She said, well, I mean, yeah, but I would help. But I was like, it doesn't matter if you would help or not. You expect him to be a provider, right? She said, yeah. I said, if it snows, you're going to expect your man to plow the driveway, correct? Well, I could plow the driveway by myself. But if a man is with you in your house, you're going to expect him to do it, correct? Well, yeah. You're going to expect him to take out the trash, correct? Well, yeah. You're going to expect him to mow the lawn, correct? Well, yeah. You're going to expect him to clean the gutters, correct? Well, yeah. If there's a big bug in the house, you're going to expect him to kill it, right? Well, yeah. Okay. So I expect you to cook and serve me a damn plate and contingent for me doing all this other stuff for you. Taking you on dates, all right? Protecting you if somebody tries you, and doing all these other things for you. It's a give and take relationship. So what are we talking about here? You got expectations, I got expectations. What's the problem? Same thing. She looked at me, I looked at her. And she served me a plate and it never came back up again. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You have to have confidence to do that. If I was some dude who was scared and I felt like I had to hold on to every single girl who showed me any type of choosing signal, the first time they told me, well, I'm not about to be in the kitchen cooking for you and serving you, I would have just said, okay. Or the first time they said, oh, well, I like a man who could cook too, I'd have went out like a dumbass and got myself a cookbook. Guys, these are shit tests. The women already know how to cook. They already know what to do. They know how to be submissive. They know what men want. It's just a matter of whether or not they're going to do it for you. And they're going to test you to see what type of man you are, what type of fortitude you have. So I'm saying that to say, if you start off in the dating category showing that you're not an abundance mindset, that you don't have options, that you don't have expectations or standards, it's going to carry into your relationship. Your relationship going to be miserable. Your woman's not going to serve you plates. She's not going to cook for you. She's not going to be the primary cleaner. She's not going to reciprocate to you because she's not going to see value in you. So she's not going to take you to basketball games like I've been taking. She's not going to take you to U.S. Opens like I've been taking. She's not going to take you to concerts like I've been taking because she's going to lose respect for you because she realizes you're a man with no backbone. And she's only going to tolerate you until she can find someone better, and she's going to monkey branch. And that's just the reality of the situation. They're testing your fortitude. If a woman don't text you back, you move forward. Not like I tell you guys all the time, you don't block her or nothing petty like that because 9 times out of 10, whoever she's talking to is probably going to pump and dump her anyway, and she'll be back. And when she comes back, you decide how you want to move. You can ignore her, or you can pump and dump her too. Personally, I don't care. Listen, I don't shame men for pump and dumping women. I don't. I just tell you, don't be out here knocking women up and not taking care of your kids. Be safe. If you want to sleep with a lot of women, I really don't give a damn. Just be safe. That's all I say. Just like I tell women all the time, ain't no such thing as a gold digger. If you want to go out here and get you a provider, go ahead and get you a provider. I don't got a problem with it. I'm not going to shame you for that. I don't have a problem with that. So I need you guys to understand that. You can carry it however you want to carry it. But what you don't do is let people play with your time. You took the time out of your day to say good morning to a woman or try to stir up a conversation with a woman or something like that. And she decided to ignore you. No response is a response. You move on at that point. It's that damn simple. No, it's been 3 days. No, you don't text her back. None of you text her back. You move on. And if you don't have anyone to move on to, if your dating app only got 5 women in it, if when you go out and hang out with women or men, no one likes you or no one's interested in you, then that means you need to get your stuff together. All right? Keep working on your career. Keep working on your trade. Stay in school. Start hitting the gym. Right? And do everything else I told you beforehand to put yourself in a better position so that you have more prospects. But dating and being stuck on the same woman because you only got 5 women interested in you, and those 5 women who are interested in you, right? 3 of them, it never went anywhere. One of them texted back and tailed off, and the other one seemed to be cooperating, and then all of a sudden she's not, and now you're stuck on her, or it's been 3 days and you still want to text her. That comes from lack of options. And if women realize you have no options, you can't do better than them, then they treat you like you can't do better than them. Then they treat you like you're doing them a favor. Women only become submissive to you when they know you have options, but you chose them. When you have it all together, when you're constantly building, when you're constantly trying to conquer the world, then that's when they fall into your frame. You guys got to get some confidence and standards when dating. Otherwise, you're going to continue to have a hard time. And that's just me being real with you, all right? But either way, that's my answer to that question. No, you should not ever. No, man. If she doesn't text you back, no response is a response. It's that damn simple. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that, y'all. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.